Elephant Man Podcast Network, grown man conversations dealing with elephants in the room. It's your man DB. It's been a while. Subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so you can know when new material is coming out. What's up, family? I know some of you guys are probably getting ready for work or going to sleep or sleep. It is a late night cap. Shout out to everybody who joined Elephant Man Podcast Network. Just giving y'all a few updates. What's going on? We been doing a lot of gardening, a lot of growing. I think it's very, very important that we grow our own food. It's a grow culture going on. And so I think we should be able to grow our food or know somebody who can grow our food, and the same thing with the give a man a fish, but we're going to do that with fruits and vegetables. Give a man a vegetable, he'll eat for a day. Teach him how to grow, he'll eat for a lifetime. So it's the same concept. Shout out to everybody out there. So, I just want to get into that. We got a different channel. We still got the Elephant Man Podcast channel, but I still want you to subscribe to this new channel. We're trying to grow it. It's a grow culture, and it's a podcast network channel that we want y'all guys to grow. Let me put that in the comments so I can put that in the link. Yeah, I'm glad for the playbacks and stuff. All right, so that Elephant Man Podcast Network channel, a grow culture. Let's try to grow that one. So let's show some pictures. Let's show a few pictures of what's going on. We had some councilwomen come out. Linda Barnes Caldwell, for those who are in the Northwest Indiana area, you guys know what I'm talking about. And Mr. Weatherspoon came out and they seen it. And so this was a field. Shout out to my brother Ken. This is his field, and he wanted to repurpose this field to grow food in it and different things like that. So it was kind of overgrown, and he was just like, "Hey man, let's what if we put a garden in that field?" And so we got some boxes, we got a lot of different things. And I should have put more pictures on here. I'll make sure I put more pictures next time. And to make a long story short, we end up growing zucchini, squash, cucumbers, or what we're growing now. A lot of different things in that field. So you can repurpose a field, turn it into, a lot of where the Hebrews live at, a lot of African Americans live at. It's food desert. You know what I mean? It's a shortage of food. It's a gas station and liquor store on every corner. But when it's time to eat food, it's not a lot of places to go eat food. So the good thing to do, the best thing to do, is to grow your own food. I'm adamant about that, and so I've been learning. This is right here with some radishes and some turnip greens and different things like that. They had a giveaway. This Catholic church had a giveaway, St. Mary's, and they had cars around the block. You know what I mean? They had a table full of fresh produce and vegetables, and not only just garlic and collard greens and mustard greens and lettuce and spinach, but they had, milk and a whole bunch of different things they was giving away, man. So I'm like, man, we need to roll our sleeves up and get involved with the community efforts. It's supposed to be, quote unquote, food shortage coming soon. Here's another picture. Is it coming up? That's me over here behind the Shannons. Shout out to the Shannons, Homestead Farms. That's me behind them. And Pastor Burnside, that's his church behind him. And this is Pastor Dexter. And this is his church behind that. So these are two churches literally across the street from each other. This guy in the middle is the mayor, and this brother Ken, and one of the people that work for him. So yeah, man, I'm gonna play a little video about when the mayor came. Let's watch that video.
I'll say just a couple words. I left City Hall for a couple reasons. One, because you all invited me out here, but more importantly, because I wanted to come see what's going on. So people who have grassroots efforts like this in the community, to me, I admire, and it's in my best interest and everybody's best interest that we come out and show you that I support you 100%, right? But look for ways that we can create synergies with the city. So, for instance, the average person comes down this street, they'll see that building, right?
Absolutely.
And keep going, right? And think that that's reflective of the city. You all take a look at that and see opportunity, right?
Absolutely.
To better the city, and I love it. We're going to get.
Yeah, so that was cool, man. He came out and the building he talking about. This this field is next to an abandoned building, and so we're trying to look to get that torn down. You know what I mean? One, it's an eyesore. Two, we don't want nobody to be planting the garden or running in the field and get brick fall off the top, hit somebody in the head. So yeah, man, we trying to do a few different things. So we lift that up in prayer. We got a lot of guests coming up. We got a lot of different things coming up. So we want you to make sure you subscribe, like, share. Oh, let's see the intro for the Elephant Man the Garden and Farming Network. Let's check it out real quick. Now my son, let's play it again. My son said it's corny, but it's like, daytime showy. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a daytime show. You know what I mean? And so it's supposed to be like that. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's corny at all. So we're just trying to, reap what you sow, eat what you grow. Oh, what's going on, Rohan? Yeah, man, I know a lot of people. It's night, and I didn't even post this video. I didn't even let people know it's coming on, man. And I'm just telling people, I'm just getting everybody an update on what's going on, where I've been. You know what I mean? I haven't been around in a minute, but I have been still had my hands to the plow, literally to the tiller. This is the other logo, Elephant Man Garden and Farming Network of Grow Culture. Read what you sow, eat what you grow. Make sure you go check that out. The link is in the description. Yeah, man. So that's just pretty much it. Make sure we stay connected. Make sure. I'm gonna show this another video. A lot of people are like, oh, yeah, because it's a conspiracy theory guy, but there's supposed to be a quote unquote food shortage. And I hope you guys are healthy and well and enjoying your summer. And we praying. My condolences to those who lost family members and loved ones. I mean, man, that last year and a half has been real crazy. People losing loved ones to COVID and to other different natural causes, man. And it's been really, really eye-opening. So we walk circumspectly. We want to redeem the time. We don't want to just, tomorrow's not promised. So we don't want to just, we say we'll do it tomorrow if y'all tarry. You know what I mean? So we don't want to take for granted the time that he give us here on this planet. You know what I mean? We want to put our hands to the plow and do what we got to do. But yeah, it's supposed to be a food shortage, and it's pretty much easy this summer. You know what I mean? With the C-19 thing going on, and it's something else coming up. I mean, I don't want to be the conspiracy theory, the bearer of bad news and all that, but I just want you to just be aware and alert, and enjoy your summer, enjoy your family, and we just gonna stay on the wall praying. You know what I mean? And we want to be wise as serpents, but harmless as dove, like the scriptures say. Rohan said, "Fact." Yes, sir, man. I gotta. I'm gonna email you. We gonna chat. We gonna chop it up as well, man. It's a pretty quiet night. No one's on. Shout out to Shonda at Large. She's gonna host her 714 movement on 714. Her website. I'm a part of that team as well, helping out. Not the website, but helping out with content and stuff like that. So I guess we gotta meet and see what's going on. So shout out to everybody, man. And I'm gonna show this one video. What state are you in? Farming and okay, D Glenn. So I'm in Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland area. So it's really gardening, but it is a lot of farming going on too. You know what I mean? And I say a lot of people know how to do a lot of different things. You know what I mean? Everybody don't want to get out there and farm, but you need to connect with somebody who does farm and who does grow food, because there's going to be a food shortage real soon. In my opinion, And on the hashtag, go, here you go. I think it's going to be a pandemic. It's going to be a planned food shortage. And I'm going to show you this video. You know how he is. You know, Israel be like, man, Israel tripping again. But I just think it's going to be a planned food shortage. You know what I mean? And because the Most High gives us what we need. And it said, my God, my Yah shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory in Yahushua HaMashiach. You know, so, but they got some things they want to do. And so I'm just going to show this one video. Hopefully it play. It is not to scare nobody now, but it's just very informative, very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to show this video real quick.
Speak a lot louder though, because I need to use this. Ready? 3, 2.
Oh, and pardon the French too, because I think they say 1 or 2 cuss words, so my bad. I know it's a funny show.
Speak a lot louder though, because I need to use this. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Kay Shemarani, natural nurse in a toxic world. And I'm here reporting for Sons of Liberty Radio. And I have this gentleman next to me you might have seen all over media and social media, an Indian gentleman, and he's talking about what's actually going on with the farmers in India. Now, I myself this week noticed that there was a definite decrease in the foods on the shelves in Waitrose, the supermarket, and it was the same in Sainsbury's and Tesco. Now, I asked the manager, and I was told, first of all, that they had a problem with their IT and the ordering of the food. And then yesterday, I was told that they couldn't actually get delivery drivers. So I think you might want to now hear what this gentleman has to say. He's very well known and versed on this. And I would ask you, sir, to first of all introduce you by your name, and could you speak very loudly?
Okay, my name is Gurchan Singh, and I'm a human rights activist. The reality of food shortages, what is being set up in Europe, is the same what they done in Africa and the same what they done in Asia. The situation is they're deliberately destroying food in transportation and warehouses. The situation is the food is ready. They have both the food from the farmers is rotting in the warehouses and in the trucks. And the cover story they are selling the world is that there is shortage of drivers and secondly for the laborers. That is complete bullshit. The idea is simple. They want to starve you to death. And I want to make this clear to everybody. If you let them lock you down again, they're going to use the same propaganda they used in Africa and the same they used in Asia. They rot and destroy all the food crops, and what you're going to see is mass shortages of food in your warehouses, and you would be locked down. So if you let them lock you down, you will starve to death.
Thank you very much, sir. Do you have a card at all? Because it would be really good to get you onto radio and get this out.
Take my number.
Okay, so that's great. I'm going to sign off and I'm going to get this gentleman's details and we're going to get that out there because this is fact. And this is the globalists who are taking over the supply chain.
I just want to let you people know that my family farms in both Italy and Spain, so this is a first-hand experience. They bought the vegetables from our farm and we know it for a fact that they are rotting in the warehouse and in the trucks. There is no shortage of food. This is complete nonsense. They are deliberately destroying food. This is a part of an idea. This depopulation is an idea that there are not enough resources on this planet. What we have to realize, God has made enough for all of his children. This is complete nonsense. We have to override this propaganda because if we don't reject their ideas, we will suffer the same way they're suffering in Congo from starvation, same way they're suffering in India from starvation, and same propaganda which we saw in the third world is coming here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, so that's very, very interesting video. I forgot who sent me that video. Very, very interesting. Again, it's not doom and gloom. It's not conspiracy theory. It's just to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. We live in a modern society where you can just get fresh water and fresh food and whenever, you know what I mean. But they're trying to get a global reset going on, and so with the global reset, they got to restructure everything. You know what I mean, and so. It's going to be very interesting. So we just got to work together, you know, family that prays together, stays together, work together, communicate with each other. You say the social distancing is dealing with the communication, even though they said, okay, now we can come together now because of a lot of people took their jab. And so now you can be 3 feet, or a lot of them are doing an honor system right now and saying, all right, if you took the jab, both jabs, you can come into the store. a lot of chains, big box chains are saying that now. And so they're just going off the honor system. And so for those who don't want to wear the mask, but who didn't take the jab, they can just say, well, yeah, I don't wear, I took the jab, and just walk in there. But there's going to be tight measures brought later on to ensure, to instill, to make sure, to check if you really, took it or not. You know what I mean? They're going to have different things put in place now. You know what I mean? So there's just a little test run to see who's doing whatever they're doing. All right, let's see. It's all about reaching wealth. They want to hoard as much as they want to hoard as much as they can. Yeah, that's what the global reset is about. I don't want to get into it without having the videos and all of that. You know what I mean? Usually, I let people know before I go on live. And if I'm going on live Thursday, you better believe I'm studying Monday night so I can have my stuff together. Because, we got some naysayers and, man, they can't do that. I was telling one brother about some things that's coming up. And they can't do that. I'm like, man, you'd be surprised what they're doing. They're trying to go into a certain direction. And they're still trying to get a global reset, a new world order. And they want you to be a global citizen that is, that's complying to everything. If not, then you're going to be demonized as an outcast. You're going to be quote unquote shunned by the system if you don't get with the program that they have. And so the Most High, it's nothing comes without His hand or His permission. So we want to stay close to the Most High, get His ruach in us, and be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. And we can see what's going on out here, man. All right. So I like to let people know when I get on. Juneteenth is very, very interesting. We're about to leave out of here, but a lot of people celebrated Juneteenth. Also, I got a video on that about the Juneteenth too. Some people was excited. Some people was like, no, it's wool over the eyes. We got bigger fish to fry. We got other things going on, and that's just a distraction, and that's to appease us. You know what I mean? Talking about Juneteenth, when we got an anti-lynching bill that they're not trying to pass, and other things that they just, it's like a divergent. They're not even dealing with it, and so it looked like you got a victory, but no one asked for Juneteenth like that. And then it don't really have to be a national. You can celebrate it. You can celebrate it if they pass a bill or a law or whatever. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait for them to tell you when to celebrate it. And so it's very, very interesting. So I see people on both sides. Some people are saying, man, it's a long time coming. And some people say, yeah, it's cool, but it's still a distraction. You know what I mean? And so we gotta make sure we know, looking at the olive branch that's extended, and make sure that olive branch is not poison ivy. Because a lot of times the olive branch that's extended is straight poison ivy. So wise as serpents, harmless as doves. I'm not gonna get on here. I'm not gonna be on here long. It is late, you know what I mean. But we will get into some things coming up. I got some special guests coming up within the next couple of weeks. I got some more videos coming on about gardening, farming, and stuff like that. I'm not an expert, right? And it's not an exhaustible study or exhausted list, but there's some things that I've done that worked for me. There's some things I've done. It's an experiment every year, you know what I mean? And it's a learning experiment, not every year, not every season, every single day. Every single day I learn something new on how to do something. And so, yeah, man, Elephant Man Podcast Network, Grown Man Conversations dealing with elephants in the room. Make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna put the link to that other channel as well on here real quick. It should be in the comments, but if not, make sure you go over there and subscribe to it. And yeah. So shout out to Rohan, shout out to D. Glenn Royal. You know what I mean? And that is pretty much it. So we will holler at you guys. One.